Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to Meghan and Harry Tales, the only channel that brings you the truth behind the palace walls, one royal tale at a time. I'm your host, Adrian, and today we are diving into a controversy that is sparking outrage across the globe, not about tiaras or titles, but about puppies. Yes, you heard that right. In a time when animal shelters are overflowing and public compassion is needed more than ever, Prince William and Princess Kate have made headlines, and not in a good way. So grab your tea, or maybe your rescue pup, and let's unpack why the Prince and Princess of Wales are being labelled staggeringly out of touch by animal rights group PETA, and how this incident once again highlights a deeper issue, the growing disconnect between William and Kate and the real world they claim to serve. It all began with what seemed like an innocent birthday tribute. To mark Prince William's 43rd birthday, Kensington Palace released a photo of William sitting on the grass, smiling alongside Orla, the family's cocker spaniel, and her 4 newborn puppies. It looked idyllic at first glance. Soft lighting, joyful tones, and a caption signed, "With love from Catherine, George, Charlotte, Louis," and the puppies complete with a paw print emoji. But what royal PR probably thought would be a heartwarming family moment quickly turned into a PR disaster. Because that photo wasn't just about celebrating a birthday, it was a signal, intentional or not, that the royal couple had chosen not to adopt dogs from shelters during a global animal homelessness crisis, but to breed them instead. PETA, the globally renowned animal rights organisation, issued a statement condemning William and Kate's decision. Eliza Allen, PETA's Vice President of Programmes, didn't mince her words. The Prince and Princess of Wales should know that shelters here and worldwide are overflowing with puppies desperate for a second chance at a loving home, and that churning out a litter in the midst of this animal homelessness crisis is staggeringly out of touch. Staggeringly out of touch. That's not a phrase you throw around lightly, especially toward the future King and Queen of England. But here's the thing. PETA is right, and this isn't just about puppies. Let's contrast this royal dog scandal with another story, one that shows a different path, a more compassionate choice, and a much-needed connection to the public mood. Last month, Queen Camilla announced she had adopted a new dog named Molly from the Battersea Dogs and Cats Home, a shelter she has long supported. This came shortly after the sad passing of her beloved rescue dog, Beth. In her own words, Camilla shared, "Beth came from a family who could no longer care for her, and poor Bluebell had been found abandoned in the woods, 3 weeks old, starving, covered in sores." Camilla and King Charles didn't just talk about compassion, they lived it. Their choice to adopt, not shop, aligns with a growing global movement and sends a powerful message of empathy and responsibility. And yet, here are William and Kate taking the opposite route. This isn't the first time William and Kate have seemed disconnected from the public pulse. Whether it's tone-deaf royal tours featuring colonial-style photo ops or ignoring the cost of living crisis back home while holidaying in luxury, the Prince and Princess of Wales have increasingly come across as a couple stuck in a fantasy land of manicured lawns and curated Instagram moments. In 2020, Orla, the mother of the new puppies, was gifted to the couple by Kate's brother James Middleton. Again, not a rescue, but a selectively bred animal. A private breeder, at a time when public opinion had already begun shifting toward ethical adoption. Compare that to Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, who have adopted rescue beagles and regularly spotlight causes around animal welfare. Even their Netflix docuseries included moments with their rescue pets, normal, loving animals who were given a second chance. The contrast could not be starker. The underlying issue here isn't just about dogs. It's about a consistent pattern of decision-making that seems to prioritize privilege over purpose. At a time when the royal family is fighting to stay relevant, when trust in the monarchy is on shaky ground, and when younger generations demand substance over ceremony, William and Kate's dog breeding reveal sends exactly the wrong message. Let's look at it clearly. They have staff, money, influence. They could have adopted any number of dogs and brought awareness to thousands still waiting for homes. Instead, they choose to breed more, then celebrate that publicly on social media without acknowledging the crisis happening in shelters just a few miles from their Windsor estate. Tone Deaf doesn't even begin to cover it. For all the criticism King Charles has received over the years, it must be said he walks the walk when it comes to animal welfare and sustainability. As Prince of Wales, Charles championed organic farming, climate awareness and animal rights long before it was fashionable. Now, as King, he and Queen Camilla continue that legacy, adopting dogs, supporting shelters and setting an example for humane living. And they do it quietly. No choreographed photo ops, no look at us Instagram captions. Their actions speak volumes. So why can't William and Kate follow suit? Is it stubborn pride? A need to present a perfect royal family tableau? Or perhaps a deeper inability to connect with the very people they claim to represent? There's another layer here, one that's become all too familiar. William and Kate's public image is meticulously curated. Every photo is filtered, every message carefully worded, every appearance choreographed. But in this desire to appear perfect, they've become detached from the real. Breeding puppies in 2024 during a shelter crisis is not perfection. It's performative tradition masquerading as family values. What Meghan and Harry have shown and continue to show is that authenticity connects far deeper than polished PR. From adopting rescue dogs to walking barefoot on the beach with their children, their choices reflect empathy and understanding. Naturally, the internet had thoughts, and let's just say they weren't wagging tails in support. Thousands took to Twitter, Instagram and forums like Reddit to express dismay and disbelief. One commenter wrote, "Adopting a dog saves a life. Breeding them for PR kills that opportunity for another. Shameful," another posted. "Puppy mills exist because of choices like this. Royals should be leading, not lagging behind public ethics." And yet no apology, no clarification, no donation to shelters, no effort to turn this mistake into a teachable moment, just silence. We're in 2025. Climate change, animal rights, food insecurity, housing crises, people are struggling. Institutions are crumbling. Public trust is fleeting. In such a world, every action taken by public figures, especially those funded by the taxpayer, matters. It's not about being perfect. It's about being present, empathetic and aware. William and Kate, despite all their resources, repeatedly miss this mark. They choose polished optics over meaningful acts. Meghan and Harry, despite all the criticism they face, choose sincerity over spectacle. That's the difference. And the world is noticing. In the end, this controversy isn't really about puppies, it's about principles. It's about a couple who continuously miss the opportunity to do the right thing, even when the path is laid out before them. It's about what happens when leadership becomes performance. And it's about the growing gulf between two royal couples, one clinging to outdated pageantry, the other forging a future rooted in compassion and truth. As PETA so powerfully put it, if William truly wants to lead, he should take a lesson from King Charles and Queen Camilla, or better yet from Meghan and Harry. Because leadership isn't about birthday photos with puppies. It's about choices, it's about courage, and it's about care. And that, dear friends, is the tale we'll keep telling. That's all for today on Meghan and Harry Tales. Thank you for spending time with us as we explored this tale of puppies, privilege and palace politics. If you believe that empathy matters, that adoption saves lives, and that compassion beats curation, don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video with someone who needs to hear the real royal story. And to all our rescue pet parents out there, give your furry friend an extra hug from us. Until next time, I'm Adrian, and this has been Meghan and Harry Tales, where truth has a voice and compassion always comes first.